and welcome back to my channel. My name is Xeara and this is Rated Z TV. So yesterday we talked about how all the decisions that we make in our life on a daily, how it all comes together to create our experiences, our outcomes, the future. It all comes into play. God's plan, God's will is at play at all times, but we do have the gift of free will, and we're making decisions all the time, you know, whether I'm gonna record this video over here, or was I gonna go over there, or was I gonna go over there, you know. I had the choice, I had the decision. So today's video will be a part 2 about decisions as well, because with decisions, you know, when you make a decision, when you make a choice, you have to live with the decisions and the choices you have made in your life. Whether you may feel it to be a mistake, or you may feel you have made the right decision or a choice at the time, we have to live with the consequences. We have to live with the outcome. We have to live with the effects, you know? And yesterday was epic, because after making a video about decisions and how I've been reflecting heavy and, you know, trying to monitor my decisions in the moment to make sure it's getting me to where I want to be in the future, yesterday I made a decision that I felt like wasn't the best decision, and I had to live with the outcome. And, you know, it was crazy because I had just made a video early in the day talking about decisions. So let me tell you guys what happened. So I went to the studio with my aunt and my second mom. You know, we're recording the track, and, you know, before we go to the studio, we had some extra time. We were running, we were doing really good on timing, so it's like, you know, let's pregame, have a little wine, you know, have a little THC out of a hookah pen, you know, a vape pen, I mean. And this little voice in my head was telling me, hey, don't smoke before you go in and record. That's what the little voice said, you know, no explanation. So I'm just like, you know what, fine. But I didn't know why. I'm just like, but what is the big deal, you know, if I have a little bit, like, you know, have me feeling nice, you know, calm my nerves, have me like Zen mode, like, what's the big deal? So I went against the grain. I went against that little voice in my head that told me not to do it. And I just had a little bit, you know, I had a little bit of wine too, just to balance it out. So now, fast forward, come time for us to go in the studio and record the session, time for me to record my verses, you know. My heart is beating out of my chest. It's going crazy. My anxiety is bugging out. Like, I'm super nervous. And I'm like, why? Like, this is mad calm. Like, usually I would get in my zone, I would do my thing, but I was just like beyond nervous. And I was so frustrated because, you know, I'm breathing hard. I can't control my breathing. You know, I could hear myself breathing. The microphone that they had at the studio was so popping, high quality. Like, I could hear myself breathing with the headphones on. I was like, oh my gosh, like, that's just making me even more nervous. So, like, you know, I'm trying to deliver my verses and I can't deliver it like how I want to deliver it. And I'm getting frustrated with myself. And then I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, I know this is the weed triggering my anxiety. I know this is the THC, like, and I start feeling bad, like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have did this, and, you know, I should have just listened to the little voice that was telling me not to do it. I should have just waited till after the session to partake in the herbs. And I'm just like, started to feel defeated. Like, I started to feel like, damn, because, you know, time is money when you're in the studio. Time is money everywhere. So we didn't have that much time for me to go back in and re-record. You know, I took a breather. I took a moment to breathe and just get my nerves together. And I went back inside the studio. I went back in the booth, and, you know, I knocked my verses out. Knocked it out. One took it, knocked it out. But it was too late by then. It was too late for me to redeem myself. And I'm just like, damn, man. I felt like I let everybody down. From one decision. You see how that one decision trickled into a long domino effect of outcomes from that one decision. So I was feeling kind of down. You know, it wasn't what I was expecting it to be. I thought that we was gonna go in there, we was gonna, you know, knock it out the ballpark. and then, you know, celebrate afterwards. But the studio session didn't go like that. It wasn't the best, you know? So afterwards, you know, I was feeling down. Everybody, you know, was trying to make me feel better, but I just was trying to process, let it sit in, like, what the hell just happened? Why was I so nervous? Like, you know, make it make sense to myself. You know, I had to take a moment to just take a breathe and just reflect on everything. And it was hard for me to accept, because I literally, earlier in the day yesterday, was recording a video about decisions, and how that one decision can impact your life in either a positive or negative way. That one decision could either set yourself up for success, or it could prohibit you, it could hold you back. One decision. So I was really hard on myself, and I had to apologize to myself, you know, and allow myself to feel what I was feeling and make sense of it and forgive myself and move forward. That's what I want to bring into today's video. Move forward, living with your decisions, you know, accepting them and moving forward. I could say that was a mistake. I shouldn't have smoked weed before going into that studio session. Yes, but it was also a lesson, because now, not any more studio sessions. When I go to another studio session, when I go somewhere that I know that I have to perform and I have to be at my best, I have to be at peace, no nerves, you know, just be in my zone naturally. I'm in my zone sober naturally. I don't need, you know, no extra nothing to feel like how I'm feeling. Like, I was born like this. I was born to do this, you know? When I have to go somewhere or be somewhere and perform and be my own representative, when I show up as me, I know that I don't need anything extra. I got this. You know, life lessons. That was a life lesson. That was a life lesson. That was a lesson that I had to take with me. I had to turn that L into a lesson. A lesson. And you know, that's what this video is about. This video is about moving forward, accepting the decisions that we make, living with them, not regretting them, not, you know, having it weigh you down, and feel how you have to feel, you know? Feel how you have to feel. Allow yourself to feel how you need to feel. But don't bask in the negativity. Don't bask in it. Don't drown in your sorrows. Take it. See the lesson. See the lesson. Take it. Extract the lesson from the situation and do better. Just do better moving forward. Now you know not to do that again. Now you know in this circumstances like this, you know not to go that way, not to make that decision again. And you can move forward, because you have so many more decisions to make. It don't stop. You're making decisions all the time, 24/7, you know? So we gotta move forward. We can't have that burden of feeling like you made a mistake holding you back. You can't have that weighing on you while you're moving forward, making your decisions to go forward, because life don't stop. The time don't stop. The clock don't stop, okay? You're still moving. You're still in motion to become who you need to become, who you're going to become. You're still in motion. You still got decisions to make. You still got opportunities to take. So yeah. Accept your decisions. Accept what happened in the past. Accept it, learn from it, move forward. It is okay. Technically, there aren't really mistakes. The mistakes are the lessons, the life lessons, the priceless life lessons. Now, that life lesson didn't necessarily cost me, you know, financially, but it cost someone else. And it cost me a little peace of mind. So I know not to make that decision again. I know now when the little voice in my head is like, yo, don't do this before you do this. Instead of me questioning like, why? You know, I thought I could handle myself. I thought I was gonna be chilling. And I was, until it was time for me to get in the booth. I had the microphone and the headphones on. I'm just like, you know? Now I know why, you know? Not to question your intuition. Sometimes you just gotta go with that little voice. Just go with it. You don't understand. You don't understand why. It's not something for you to understand or understand. It's just something for you to trust. Trust. So yes, that was today's episode. I hope this video brought you some value, some type of entertainment. I hope you could, you know, take something from this video and apply it to your journey. Thumbs up this video if it did add value. Thumbs it down if you were just like, you just wasn't feeling it. I appreciate all feedback. Yeah, so either way, it helps me to make my content better moving forward. So till next time, y'all, love and light everything that you guys do. Thanks for making the decision to check this video out. Shout out to you. Thank you, and thank your higher self for leading you to this video, okay? And I hope to see you next time.